It's now time for the morning show on XL7-TV.
Good morning and welcome to the morning show on XL7-TV. I'm David Stroud here with Scooter Scott Callies.
Whoop, whoop. How are you, sir?
I'm good. How are you?
I am wonderful. Wonderful.
He says that, but he was just frantic about 15 seconds ago. So
Yeah, I'll figure it. I'll get it figured out. I'll get her figured out.
you always do.
We go on break. I'll get her figured out.
No worries. All right, we're going to go on break. We're going to figure it out.
Not a problem.
Yeah.
Not a problem.
Did you have a good Memorial Day?
I did. I had the baby, the
Yes.
grandbaby all weekend. Well, I had him from Saturday to Monday.
Yeah.
And that's always an awesome time. But she's getting to that age where she's not sure what she can get into or what she can't, but she can move around really quick.
Yeah.
So it's that age where they wear you out. You're just constantly, no, can't get into that. No, come back over here.
Yeah, you can't take 2 seconds. Otherwise, they're across the room.
She
They're
is.
fast.
She has gotten quick, and she isn't up and walking yet, but her crawling is quick.
Definitely.
She'll wear you out in no time.
Yeah. And
But
then when-
it was awesome.
Then when they do stand, they're grabbing everything.
Oh, yeah.
Everything on the coffee table.
Yeah.
Anything that's in their reach is theirs.
She can pull herself up. So like we got some baby gates and stuff set up. She gets to those, she can pull herself up and stand up.
Yeah.
But she hadn't gotten around to walk around yet. So, but it was a lot of fun.
Cool.
Good time.
Yeah. Good visit. Always with the fam. And, you know, the best thing about having a grandbaby is here you go.
Yeah. When you're all done, you hand her back. You got to break all the rules that the parents set.
Exactly.
But no, and I got to give my daughter and her husband credit that they've got a schedule for her that really works. I mean, she sleeps in, and she'll
What?
sleep through the night.
Sleep through the night and sleep in.
But now they have her in bed at like 7:00. They have her in bed early, and they're on a pretty strict schedule with her, but it works.
Right.
You actually get some sleep.
I bet there's some parents watching right now, what's the secret? Because there's some babies that wake up every 2 hours.
Yeah.
Whew. I know Kirsten was like that for a little bit. She was waking up every 2 to 3 hours. I wasn't waking up with her, but her mom was.
But no, it was a lot of fun. We met up with my daughter halfway, so we meet over in Bowden and had some Subway there and then headed back.
Very nice.
It's a good time, though.
Yeah, it was. Sounds like it was.
How about yours?
Well, I know the highlight of my weekend was this pizza delivery guy came and had
Really?
this deep dish pizza that was made in a cast iron skillet, and it was delicious.
I got to figure out where you got that pizza from.
I know, right? It might have been somebody I know. I don't know.
Yeah, I had some extra dough, and I needed to make another pizza, and so
Yeah.
yeah.
Isn't that something? In a cast iron skillet, it was thick like this. We ate almost all of it, but 2 pieces. Last night, I devoured them too.
Finished the last two.
I did. Carla was off yesterday, being Memorial Day, and I get home and we worked short hours, 9 to 2. So I stopped and got us something on the way home. But then last night about 7, I said, "Did you eat that pizza?" She said, "No." And I said, "Okay, I'm going to eat that pizza." And she goes, "You're not going to leave me a piece?" I said, "Do you want a piece?" She goes, "No, go ahead." And I was like, "Good, because I want both pieces." It was really good, though. Thank you.
You bet. You
Yeah,
bet.
it's
Who
good.
would have thought cast iron pizza was that good?
I had no idea.
That cheese when you run that cheese all the way out against that pan, it
Yeah.
gets that charred along that outside.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So
Now you're
good.
making me hungry again.
I hear you. Oh, I just wish, the rain,
We got our share of rain.
We had a decent Saturday, half the day it didn't. And then Sunday, I mean, sometimes you just want to chill in the house, and a good rainy day is a way to do it. So that's what we did. We just hung out at the house. That was it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Just took it easy.
Yeah.
You need those weekends every now and then.
Yeah. I definitely did. The past 4 Sundays I've been doing something, but I want to
You've
get
been
finished.
working around the house and getting a lot of stuff done.
Yeah.
Now, if we can get the rain to clear enough to finish your deck up,
Yeah.
we'll be in good shape.
Carla will be happy as all get out. But I mean, we talk about how we opened it like almost a month ago. Well, definitely a month ago, and haven't been able to use it because it's done nothing but rain, and it's been cooler than normal, so it hasn't warmed up the water. So even if it was all done, we'd just be able to look at it.
Just look at it.
Just look at it. So, what are you gonna do? I guess start the show.
All right, we better get rolling.
Excuse me. Hospice of the Ozark, they sponsor the morning prayer. Since 1979, they believe that every individual is unique, special, and worthy of quality end-of-life care. Hospice matters. The end of life deserves as much beauty, care, and respect as the beginning. Still a non-for-profit 501c3, they have never charged. There's never been a charge to a patient or their families for hospice care, and this commitment remains a part of their mission. So we'll pause now for the morning prayer. Dear Lord, I get to thinking about all these kiddos out of school, and Friday was their last day, so have them enjoy their summer, but be safe, but have fun. And watch over our first responders, our military, those that put themselves in harm's way for our freedoms. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen.
Hospice of the Ozarks. Give them a call at 870-508-1771. You can ask them about respite care. When you're taking care of a loved one, you need a break, they can help you with that. And as Scooter always says,
got to take care of yourself first before you can take care of others.
That's exactly right. It's okay to. Give Hospice of the Ozarks a call. 870-508-1771. Now we'll hear a word from our sponsor, the Z-Team, and we'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Bob Zador of the Z-Team. I'd like to share something with you. Our team didn't need to reach everyone to be considered successful. We only needed the power of one. One person who was delighted with the way they were treated, helping them to reach their real estate goals. One person who told another person, who told another, and so on. So if you're ready to buy or sell real estate, the Z-Team would like to be your one. Give us a call. 870-405-0793, Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home.
Welcome back to the morning show, the Z-Team. Bob and Linda Zadora of Century 21 Lemac Realty for all your real estate needs. Hire a professional when you're looking to buy or sell a home. Make sure all the I's are dotted and T's are crossed to get you that closing date on time. So I tell you what, if you try to do it yourself, there's a lot of different rules and regulations and inspections.
The way things have changed so much that I
it's
wouldn't
too
even
much.
attempt to try to do it myself. Not
neither.
anymore. There was a day for that, but it's not anymore.
Yeah. So hire the Z-Team, Bob and Linda Zadora, 870-405-0793. You can go to retiredtoarkansas.net where you can find their listings, the MLS listings, and a plethora of information about the Ozarks. They are professionals that have been doing this, 20 plus years, won a lot of awards for their customer service. At the end of a sale, Century 21 sends out this little survey to ask how they did, and they've had a lot of people fill that out. That's the ultimate compliment, is when you take the time to go, let everybody know how they did. And because of that, they've got awards just stretched all the way across their office because of it. That's what you want, somebody that's customer oriented. They work for you.
And 90% of their awards are for customer service, so it says a lot about them.
Yeah, definitely. But go to retiredarkansas.net. Like I said, you can find the listings, the MLS listings, and this beautiful view of the White River. There you go. That's Cotter, Arkansas, the horseshoe bend of the White River. And you can go to that view 24/7. Sometimes it's a little foggy out and you can't see, but give it 45 minutes and it'll clear out. But this is a still shot that shows the horseshoe bend really pretty. And then they've got another camera that moves around, zooms in and out different areas. I like it when it goes to the train station. Just makes me want to get on it and go somewhere. One of these days. There
it is.
Look at that. And it's at the train station. You got to love it when the timing is right. But if you're looking to buy or sell a home, give the Z-Team a call, 870-405-0793. Look at someone, he's getting in his truck. Nope. He jumped back out. He forgot something. There you go. See how good that camera is? Man, when it zooms in, it's just crystal clear. Very nice. Looking to buy or sell a home, call the Z-Team, 870-405-0793. Now we'll take a look at the weather. Let's see. Are we getting more rain? No, the south is.
I don't even want to know, I don't think.
North of us is. East of us is. Mountain Home it's 59, Harrison at 57, Batesville at 61, Yellville at 59, Marshall at 59, Salem at 59. Mountain View at 59, Calico Rock at 61, West Plains at 59, Springfield, Missouri at 57, Poplar Bluff at 63, and St. Louis at 65. You know, it's relatively cool for being the end of December, May.
Yeah.
You know, it's just odd that it's been so cool. But I'll take it. National Weather Radar, you can see down there across Louisiana, heading into Mississippi is quite the storms. And off to the east, it looks like, look at that, boom, it starts to open up. Let's see, let's zoom in here. What's that right there? In the afternoon, something crossing into Springfield. A little bit down in southern Arkansas. You can see parts of Oklahoma has sporadic storms. Let's boop that right. There we go. It doesn't really look like it's going to turn into a lot, but it could be something. Let's see, watches and warnings. Doesn't look like there's a lot except for flood advisories in certain areas across the state. Down in the southern part, they do have flood watches down into Louisiana. 7-day forecast today, 20% chance slight thunderstorms and patchy fog, high 72. Tonight, we got a 10% chance of thunderstorms and patchy fog, low of 57. Wednesday, areas fog, then mostly sunny. High of 76. Wednesday night, we got mostly cloudy, then a 20% chance of thunderstorms, low of 58. Thursday, showers likely at 60%, high of 70. Thursday night, 30% chance of showers, low of 55. Friday, sunny. Ooh, look at the weekend. High of 76. Friday night, low of 55, mostly clear. High of 81. Saturday, high of 81. Wow. Sunny, then
I'll take it.
Yeah. Sunny, then a slight chance of showers, 20%. Might as well get a little bit of
Rain. Rain,
20% chance of showers Saturday night. Before 1 a.m., partly cloudy, low around 59. But Sunday looks sunny and mostly clear, so let's hope that holds out. We'll find out. Pollen count today, grass pollen is high, the others is none. Norfolk Lake water level is at 578.83. Level is 26.83 feet above full pool. They are shut down. I'm sure a spillway gate might be open. Bull Shoals Lake water level is at 689.40. Level is 30.40 feet above full pool. They're generating 2. There you go. That's a look at your weather, brought to you by the Z Team. Bob and Linda Zadora with Century 21 Lee Mack Realty. Give them a call, 870-405-0793. Go to retiredarkansas.net, where you can find their listings, the MLS listings, a plethora of information about the Ozarks and those beautiful views of the White River. With that, we'll take a break and come back with community news brought to you by Ozarks Farm and Lawn, the dealership that deals.
Your senior healthcare specialist is VACO Insurance in Mountain Home. Retired law enforcement and disabled veteran owner Frank VACO and staff can help you with all your insurance needs. VACO Insurance provides coverage for most carriers in the area, such as Medicare, Affordable Care Act, individual, or any other health or life insurance options. With over 13 years experience and agents in multiple areas and locations throughout northern Arkansas and southern Missouri, VACO Insurance is the right choice to handle all your insurance needs. That's VACO Insurance, located in Mountain Home.
For all things glass, contact the professionals at Clear Results Glass in Mountain Home. Whether you're needing a rock chip repair or a full windshield replacement, Clear Results Glass can take care of all of your automotive glass needs with fast turnarounds at competitive prices. They service business and residential customers and can custom cut any glass or provide you with the right fit for your home windows, sliding doors, commercial glass, or even a frameless shower enclosure. Contact Clear Results Glass today for a quote or to schedule your next glass project. That's Clear Results Glass, located in Mountain Home.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detail services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
At Hospice of the Ozarks, our purpose is you, not just your illness. We offer a compassionate plan of care that respects your dignity and honors your wishes with countless services and groundbreaking programs. We are committed to improving the quality of life for both you and your family. We provide care and support in the comfort of wherever you call home, but we also have the area's only hospice house when needed. As the only local not-for-profit hospice, we will never turn away a patient regardless of their ability to pay. Learn more at hospiceoftheozarks.org.
Oh, honey, we've had such a wonderful vacation here in the Ozarks. I really hate to go home.
I know. The lakes, the rivers, they've all been great for fishing. Oh, and the boating and the swimming.
And the people are so nice in the stores and restaurants.
Let's call an agent and see if we can make Mountain Home our new home.
Call the Z-Team, 870-405-0793. Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East Mountain Home.
870-405-0793. Hello, Z-Team?
When the acres add up, so does the work. The Kubota LO2 Series is ready for it. Part of the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience, it features powerful, dependable Kubota diesel engines, performance-matched attachments, and the versatility to get the job done right.
For all your Kubota needs, visit Ozarks Farm and Lawn in Mountain Home.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. This part of Community News is brought to you by Ozarks Farm and Lawn, the dealership that deals. Located at 4423 Highway 62 West here in Mountain Home, Arkansas. You can't miss them. A sea of orange Kubotas and blue New Holland stretch from one end of the lot to the other. Implements galore. I tell you what, they're ready for the summer. If it ever gets here.
They have definitely got a full inventory. Mm-hmm. They are ready to roll. I always tell everybody, if you're looking for a tractor or an implement, whatever, go by there. They probably just don't have it. They probably got it in stock.
That's right.
They got a huge inventory.
Yeah.
It's amazing how much they keep on their lot.
Mm-hmm. Tilt bed trailers. They've got RTVs and zero turns. Parts and service. If you're looking for something that...
New construction equipment.
Yeah.
They got it all.
If you're looking for something to do the job, go by Ozarks Farm and Lawn. Take a little test drive. Ask the professionals, tell them what you're doing, what kind of job that you're doing. They'll point you in the right direction. And
you bet.
Buy you a trailer to put the tractor on to get it home.
There you go.
Give them a call at 870-425-3434. Go to ozarksfarmandlawn.com where you can see some specials. But the best thing to do is just go by and see them in person. Right, let's take a look at the community news, in which case the Mountain Home Parks and Recreation LC Salmon's Youth Center deadline for co-ed flag football and co-ed youth and adult sand volleyball and their little ballers for soccer and flag football is coming to an end. Let's see, May 30th, so that's in 3 days. So you want to call Enoch if you'd like to join, 870-424-9311. The co-ed flag football is for, let's see, ages 5 years to 15 years old. And I thought there was another age on here. I guess it's just 5 through 15 years old. What are you going to do? You don't want to play no flag football? Let's see, co-ed youth and adult sand volleyball. That is for 8 to 17 years old and 18 years and up. And then the little ballers is for ages 3 and 4. So give Enoch a call, 870-424-9311. Get signed up before the deadline ends on May 30th. And the Mountain Home Military Service Sisters, they just had a meeting a few days ago, but they're going to have another one June 10th at 1800 hours. That'll be at the Grill at Whispering Woods. Ooh, delicious area to eat. And save the date for Hospice of the Ozarks, a Night of Hope Gala and fundraiser, Saturday, June 7th, 5:30 p.m. at the Shed. It's a Kentucky Derby-themed evening of cocktails, dinner, silent auction, and live entertainment, all to benefit Hospice of the Ozarks. And to find out about tickets, call Rebecca Rayner at 870-508-1771. That'll be a fun time, won't it?
It will be.
And at the Shed.
Yeah, and it's a good thing.
Best place to do events.
You bet.
The ASU Mountain Home Charity Golf Classic, a 3-person scramble, Saturday and Sunday, June 7th and 8th, where a complimentary lunch will be served both days, complimentary dinner Saturday evening, and it's limited to 72 teams. We're getting so close that I bet they're about filled up. You'll want to go to asumh.edu/golf to get your tickets. Set up a team, but you can not have a professional player on your team. They want to make it fair. No pros.
No.
But a lot of fun. The pros can be your caddy or your golf cart driver.
There you go. There you go.
Wouldn't that be something? You knew a pro golfer and they're driving your cart for you?
I don't know of a pro golfer, but it's all right.
I don't either. You got anything? You got any community news?
Nope.
Good? No?
I'm good.
All right. That's a look at our community news brought to you by Ozarks Farm and Lawn, the dealership that deals. And we're going to take a break. We'll come back with our guests.
When you're out of town, make sure your pet is with someone who will love them as much as you do. At 201 Pet Salon and Resort, your pet is cared for just as it would be at home. 201 Pet Salon and Resort is the only all-suite, climate-controlled, and air-filtered boarding facility in the area, with private and spacious rooms to keep your pet relaxed. And with over 3/4 of an acre of fenced play area, your pet will receive the proper exercise they deserve. Your best friend is in good hands at 201 Pet Salon and Resort in Mountain Home.
Providing caring, compassionate services at an affordable price is our goal at Connor Family Funeral Home. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that treats our friends and neighbors just like family, with a wide range of services and options to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area. Connor Family addresses all the details with no hidden fees, so you can rest assured that you are treated like family for a more personalized and worry-free service. That's Connor Family Funeral Home, where compassion and affordability meet, located in Mountain Home.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the Mountain Home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
It's a liquidation closeout at Sleep Mart. All 2024 Flex Steel recliners now 50 to 70% off retail. Plus, Sleep Mart will pay the tax on all non-clearance sale items. Hurry to Sleep Mart for the liquidation closeout today at 701 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home.
Even on the most perfect day, the unexpected can happen. But with just one call to their local Red Ribbon expert at Overhead Door, they can get their garage door fixed or replaced in a jiffy.
Call Overhead Door Company of North Arkansas today in Mountain Home. Experience the best in Mexican dining. Letty's in Gassville. Voted numerous times as the best Mexican restaurant in the Twin Lakes area. Come out for delicious breakfast served all day. Or enjoy an authentic Mexican lunch or dinner. $1.49 tacos on Thursday. 10% discount for seniors every day. No time? Call Letty's and have your to-go order waiting for you. And don't forget, Letty's also provides catering for small parties, weddings, holidays, or big events. The best Mexican restaurant in the Twin Lakes area. Letty's in Gassville.
Well, folks, have you been trout fishing before?
Not since I was a little kid.
You'll do fine.
Hey, what are you doing?
Aren't you coming along?
See you downriver.
How do you start this motor? I've never been in a boat before.
See you downriver.
Well, folks, have you sold a house before?
Yeah, about 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you'll be okay then.
You sure?
Where are you going?
See you at the closing.
Hey!
At the closing.
We should call the Z-Team.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. We are visiting with Visually Impaired Persons, Inc. We have President Tom Jones with us, and Bobbie Lambert, and Mary Stratton. Thank you all for joining us this morning.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
Yeah. Did you have a good Memorial weekend?
Yes.
Yeah, very nice. Tom, tell us a little bit about yourself and your company, how you got into it, and how long you've been in the area.
Okay, well, I moved to the area in 2011 from over northwest Arkansas. And we've been here ever since. I've been involved with the VIP for going on 4 years now. And so I've been the president for the past 3 years of the organization. So
Yeah. What got you into it?
Well, I was diagnosed with glaucoma back in 1997, and it was, it was a mind blower for me. It's just hard to explain, but it just kind of took my breath when the doc told me. He said, "You're this close to total irreversible blindness."
Wow.
And so started, doing some treatments with them and things like that. This was in Florida, by the way, before I moved up here. And at first the treatment seemed to work a little bit, but then they stopped working. And so I ended up having to have trabeculectomies in both eyes, which is an operation where they go in and they cut like a trap door in the top of the sclera of the eye, and they sew up two sides, and so they create a valve basically which works to keep the pressures in check. When I first presented, my pressures were 62 in each eye, and the normal pressures are between 12 and 20. So
Oh wow.
it's kind of shocking.
Yeah. How about that? I know, I'd say 3 years ago, that's when I'm looking at my phone getting further and further away. So I'm glad to still see, but having to wear glasses all the time now. I can't do contacts. I'm not doing contacts.
Yeah.
Bobbie, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I've lived in Mountain Home for about 4 years,
Mm-hmm.
and I've been a member of this group of wonderful people for, I'd say, a couple of years.
Yeah.
I heard about it on, I guess I didn't hear about it, I read about it on the paper, the Baxter Bulletin, and I thought, well, that would be interesting because I've had macular degeneration since 2005, and I knew I was probably going to get it because my mother had it.
Okay.
And I have two brothers, and both of them have it. So I knew that I was probably going to have it and be diagnosed with it. I first noticed in my vision, in my right eye, that I had I guess you'd call it a floater, but it was not a black floater. It was a silver, looked like an arrowhead in my vision, and it was just in that right eye.
So you see that?
Oh, I could see it. Every time I would look at something, it would appear. And it was in your center focus of your vision. And I knew that's probably what was going on. So I went to an ophthalmologist, and they did diagnose me then.
Mm-hmm.
I was a registered nurse for 37 years, and so I had a pretty good knowledge of what the procedure was going to be.
Yeah.
And the sad part about it is, you, as a macular degeneration person, has no alternative. If you have the dry, and I have the dry macular, you have the only thing they say that they can do for you is you take vitamins, and that's Preservision every day and lutein. That's what I take. I take 4 of those tablets a day. And they say, that's it, that's all we can do for you. But now if you've got wet macular degeneration, you can go in and what happens is the pressure builds up and you start having bleeding of and they call them grunions in around your eye. They start bleeding. And they can go in there and inject a medication, and there's several new medications on the market now that will help that bleeding to stop. And so you can see better. It actually does not change the fact that your macula is dying.
Yeah.
It's still going to die. And it will just do it slower because the bleeding is gone. So I first was diagnosed with wet in that right eye. And I had one injection. And he told me, it was a retina specialist in Jackson, Tennessee. He told me that it would take care of it. And it did. It stopped the bleeding, and I've never had another injection. It stopped it completely.
Yeah, that's good.
Yes.
Yeah.
But the dry has continued all this time, and my vision has slowly, just like the books say, has slowly deteriorated to, it's so scary to think when you wake up in the morning, well, what is my vision going to be today?
Mm-hmm.
And you just have to pray that you can accept the reality of what is happening to you.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what we want to, we just want people who, and we know there's a lot of people out there that have this disease. And then we know there's nothing right now that they can do for that. And we just want people to know if you're diagnosed with macular degeneration, that we meet once a month and we try to share with other people who come and have the same problems, so they can just know that they've got friends out there. They've got people that have the same thing that's going on in their lives. And I know that a lot of people have had this and don't know. They feel like they're all alone, but they're not. There's so many of us out there, and we can get each other strong if we stay together and if we share the things that are going on. Maybe something I might have that you might not, or something I have that you may have, that we can try to see if we can just join together. It makes us stronger. It really unites us. Now, we just got through having a barbecue picnic. We all met over here at the park.
Mm-hmm.
And Hickory Park was great. They let us use it. And I mean, we had all the fixings and everything, and we enjoyed ourselves. And you know what? That was the only day this last week that the sun shined.
Very good.
So
That's
we
excellent.
were felt blessed for
Definitely.
that.
Yeah. When do you guys meet once a month?
We meet on the last Wednesday of each month.
Last Wednesday of the month.
At 1 o'clock. And we meet at the Church of Christ here on the corner of College and North.
Church of Christ on College and North. Very good. Well, Mary, tell us about yourself.
Okay, my name is Mary Stratton, and I've lived in Mountain Home now for 15 years, going on 15 years. I found out about this group in October of 2009. I want to say I have 3 wonderful children. They're all grown up now. But when I moved here, they were cute and well, they're still cute and little, but they're just wonderful kids, and I love Mountain Home. I love this group. I really got to know people here. I like the friendliness. I'm originally from Illinois. I was born in Chicago. I lived in Champaign when I was 24 through like 38, and then that's when I moved here. Let's see.
What brought you here? Did you have family or friends that moved here? And
My parents moved here
Yeah.
back in 2002, and in 2009, Illinois just started to get really bad, and
Yeah.
I just decided that this was the best place for me to be, and so I moved down here. And it was a good decision. It was a really good decision, because I got to know the people here and
Yeah.
found out about this group, and now my vision loss is due to retinopathy of prematurity, so I was never able to see anything.
From birth.
Right.
Yeah.
And I've gotten through it. It's like my parents and my family, they never like let me use my blindness as a reason not to do stuff. I always did stuff. I would skateboard, I would ride, I did everything when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And it's just great to like have support, and especially this group, and have family and good friends, and it's just great. And the friendliness in Mountain Home is really, I just like it here a lot.
Good.
I don't think I would ever move anywhere else if I had to.
I don't want to either.
No, I definitely don't.
Yeah. Very good. Well, so tell us about, I see talking points here.
Yes.
So, Tom, tell us, what do you got? Wait, are we at break time yet?
No, we only got one more.
Okay.
You're
Good.
So we got a couple minutes.
Oh, yeah, we've got 8 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Then we'll take a break. But
Okay.
tell us what you have here.
Well, I just have some talking points that I give to when I go, to do different talks and things like that.
Go for it.
So here's some fun facts. The unemployment rate for people who have visual impairment is about 70%. And somewhere around 250 people each day begin to lose their vision. Around 50% of visually impaired people in the U.S. are over 55. Worldwide, the percentage is around 80%.
Mm-hmm.
Over 70% of quote, blind people do have some vision.
Is it that they see light still, or maybe silhouettes?
Well, it really depends on what your disease is as to what you can see. For instance, I have glaucoma, so I don't have very much peripheral vision.
Okay.
At all. Let's see here. What else we got? So, let's see. Let me skip over that. We were founded in June of 1991, the Visually Impaired Persons, Inc. We were incorporated in December of 2001. And our founder was a lady named Darlene Peterson, who was also a Lion. She's a Mountain Home resident. She was diagnosed with eye issues, lost her vision as a young adult. She started the group, and she named it the Visually Impaired Persons, Inc. Applied for and became a 501c3, like I said, in 2001. And since our inception, we've been hosted by the Church of Christ.
Okay.
There in Mountain Home on the corner of College and North.
Yeah.
So what I really want to emphasize is that the VIP group is first and foremost a support group. And you don't have to have a doctor's statement to be part of our group. We're a support group for people with visual impairments, their caregivers, their family members, drivers, anyone who wants to be a part of that group is more than welcome.
Sure.
To come and be part of it. That's what we're all about. So it doesn't matter if you're totally blind or, if you started losing your vision later in life. Or,
or a spouse of someone that's blind.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they want to be a part of the group too.
You bet.
Yeah.
Okay, and so then, let's see. I can skip over the visuals for right now, but we can come back to that. So we're involved in the blind camp every year. We send some people to the blind camp.
Okay. Where's that located?
That's in Illinois.
Oh, okay. So you're going back up to Illinois to have to. Mary, it's okay. It's
a temporary
It's just a temporary thing. You come back and see us.
So we're always looking for ways to connect to the community, other groups, speaking opportunities and things like that, projects, fundraisers, and those kinds of things.
You still connected with the Lions? I know you had said that the founder was a part of the Lions group. You guys still do things with them?
We don't actually.
Okay.
They actually meet on the same day we do, so it's.
Oh, it's kind of hard to.
Yeah. Yeah. But some of the things we're looking for from our community is people who can maybe give rides to folks.
Yeah, I was going to ask what kind of volunteers you were looking for.
Let's see. So I think one of the most important things that I want to share with our audience is that we're all in this together. And so we just want to do what we can to make this a better world and support the people with visual impairments. That's our main goal. And like I said, you don't have to have a doctor's statement or, anything like that to be part of this group. So,
Sure, very good.
So,
I was going to ask Mary, any technological advances that have helped your life? I mean, I was talking to my wife who was going to be on, and she had said that a lot of people, their cell phones. Anything that you use in particular to help you for your day to day?
I have a Google Home Assistant. And I like that. And I do have a cell phone that I'm still trying to figure it out, but it talks to me. So.
You use a lot of the voice recognition.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that helps out a lot. And I have. I'm working on trying to get like a color identifier to like identify the clothes, like what colors they are. And I don't even know if they make them anymore, but I've been looking into that kind of stuff, and I want to get a talking meat thermometer so when I cook, I can like test the temperature, what the meat is like while cooking it. But anyway, the Google Assistant and the cell phone really work well for me too.
When you go out, you usually have somebody, I'm sure, give you a ride somewhere.
Yes.
Do you need somebody when you're going into the grocery store to help you shop?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I'm not very good with directions anyway. So I need help getting around and stuff. And it's like somebody could tell me, well, you go this way, this stuff is this way. Well, it's hard for me to figure that out sometimes, but it all gets to work out eventually.
Sure. That's where my wife just uses Walmart Plus. She has everything delivered.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that probably more often because the kids are not home anymore.
Yeah.
So I'll probably start doing that more often. Right now, my son, if him or my daughter get some time off work, they'll make a grocery run for me, but with them working all the time now, I'll probably have to do that.
Yeah. Very good. 7:45, we're going to go ahead and take our last break, and we'll come back with more.
When the acres add up, so does the work. The Kubota LO2 series is ready for it. Part of the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience, it features powerful, dependable Kubota diesel engines, performance-matched attachments, and the versatility to get the job done right.
For all your Kubota needs, visit Ozarks Farm and Lawn in Mountain Home.
If you're looking for something wonderful and delicious, then head on over to Paradise Cream for a homemade ice cream experience. With over 20 flavors to choose from, like German chocolate cake or sea salt caramel, it's always homemade and delicious. Paradise Cream has something for everyone and also carries dairy-free and vegan ice cream options. So whether you like it in a cup or in one of their homemade waffle cones, you're in for a wonderful dessert experience. Located at 1525 North Main Street in Harrison, right across from Pizza Hut and Castle Rental, or in Mountain Home next to Ramada Inn, 'cause you're on your way to paradise.
Sleep Mart's liquidation closeout is on. All 2024 mattresses are 50 to 70% off retail, and we're paying the sales tax on all non-clearance sale items. Hurry to Sleep Mart at 701 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home for the liquidation closeout today. Your senior healthcare specialist is VACO Insurance in Mountain Home. Retired law enforcement and disabled veteran owner Frank VACO and staff can help you with all your insurance needs. VACO Insurance provides coverage for most carriers in the area, such as Medicare, Affordable Care Act, individual, or any other health or life insurance options. With over 13 years experience and agents in multiple areas and locations throughout northern Arkansas and southern Missouri, VACO Insurance is the right choice to handle all your insurance needs. That's VACO Insurance, located in Mountain Home.
For all things glass, contact the professionals at Clear Results Glass in Mountain Home. Whether you're needing a rock chip repair or a full windshield replacement, Clear Results Glass can take care of all of your automotive glass needs with fast turnarounds at competitive prices. They service business and residential customers and can custom cut any glass or provide you with the right fit for your home windows, sliding doors, commercial glass, or even a frameless shower enclosure. Contact Clear Results Glass today for a quote or to schedule your next glass project. That's Clear Results.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. We're visiting with Visually Impaired Persons, Inc. We have President Tom Jones, and we have Bobbie Lambert and Mary Stratton with us. We were going to show some slideshow, but Scooter couldn't get his connection to work, so we'll think of something else. Bobbie, tell me, what kind of jobs can somebody that's fully blind have? I've heard masseuse is a big one now.
Oh, that would be, yeah.
Yeah.
There's all kinds, I'm sure, all kinds of, it depends on the person.
Sure.
Depends on whether they are determined to do something. And you know what? People who have determination, no matter what their handicap is,
yeah,
they're capable.
Yeah.
I saw a video last night on television, and it was about a boy on America's Got Talent or something like that. And the guy had one leg.
Right.
And what his talent was dancing. Now, can you imagine anybody having all the nerve to get up there and dance with one leg and a crutch?
Yeah.
But he did it. Now, see, that is what we need.
Yeah.
It's people who are determined to do what they have to do to live a normal life.
Yeah, very good.
So, I mean, to me, that is what has motivated me to just say, I am handicapped. But in other words, I'm not handicapped. I'm not letting the handicap rule me. I'm going to overcome it.
Sure.
And so that's what this group does. It helps people become strong.
Yeah.
It really does. It helped me so much.
Yeah.
And so if we can get people interested in this, and we know they're out there, if they know where we are and when we meet, we want you to come. We want you to share, and we can all grow from that.
Yeah, building relationships is what it's all about.
Yes.
Coming together and finding somebody like-minded, that has the same interest and goals, and maybe they're thinking they can't, but then they meet somebody that's done it before, and that gives them the drive to do it.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
Absolutely.
Mary, with you being blind all of your life, have you found it to be a hindrance, or
No.
you just move forward every day.
She does. She
Yeah,
eats
I
all I've
do.
ever seen.
I like to cook, and well, my baking isn't all that great, but I can cook really good. My kids will tell you that.
Yeah, I don't bake either. That's okay. I don't cook at all. If it's my turn to cook, that means what drive-through are we going through? So, but how many kids did you say you have?
3.
3 kids, yeah.
My oldest is 27, and he's still living in Illinois with their dad.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason we're trying to get him to come down here because he has glaucoma, but he was born with it, which is very rare also.
Mm-hmm.
Because my husband had glaucoma, and he was born with it too, but he's the only one of my children that has it, and my other 2 are fine. I have Nathaniel's 27, Renee is 23, she'll be 23, and Jacob's turning 21 in August, so.
Oh, I bet he's excited.
Yeah.
We all know why. We don't have to say it. No.
I just, it's like, oh my gosh, like where did the time go?
It flies by faster and faster every year.
It does.
Yeah, very good.
Sure
well,
does.
hopefully he comes down and visit. Maybe he'll love it as much as you do.
Yeah,
There you go.
He's been down here, but it's just hard to get him to move down here because he does have
Oh,
doctors.
you're
up
talking
there.
move down here. Yeah.
Yeah. He does have doctors up there, and I understand why he wants to be up there, but it's, it's getting to the point where he needs to figure something out, and I'm sure he will.
Yeah. Well, what would you tell somebody that that has their sight, but then they eventually lose it, of what life is like?
Oh, well, you just have to take things day by day and just, kind of pray about it and just be strong because God will get you through anything. And if you have a good support system,
Right.
like this group is probably the best support system ever, you can get through anything.
Very good.
I'll tell you something that's really helped me is since I'm losing my vision, God is teaching me patience.
Right.
And when you're patient, you can't be angry. When you're patient, you're calm. And when I still do, get out of sorts sometimes when things don't go the way I want them to because I can't see very good. But then God will just prick my mind and say, slow down.
Yeah.
And that, to me, is what I have to do. And you know you should do that all along. But when you have this to remind you, then you will do it.
Yeah.
And so it's a good lesson. I'm just saying it's a life lesson that I've got. And I'm working on it.
Right. We're all work in progress.
That's
Very
right.
much so.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah. Tom, did you have, I see you've got something there on the phone.
Yeah, I've got some different types of visual impairments.
Sure,
I
go
just
for
want
it.
to run through real quick if you don't mind. So the first one, of course, is cataracts. Causes blurry vision. It affects older people more, but it affects about 24.4 million people in the U.S. and about 117 or 111.74 million worldwide. And glaucoma, of course, is a lack of the peripheral vision. It affects about 2.7 million people in the U.S. and about 64 million people globally. Another one is retinitis pigmentosa, which is also a lack of peripheral vision. Affects about 200,000 people in the United States and about 1.5 million people globally. Another is diabetic retinopathy, which means you can't see random portions of their vision. It affects people with diabetes. It affects about 7.7 million people in the U.S. and about 126.6 million people globally. Macular degeneration is a loss of central vision. It's one of the most common vision diseases. It affects about 2 million people in the U.S. and about 196 million people globally. There's another one called Bardet-Biedl syndrome, which is a lack of peripheral vision. Corneal dystrophy is blurry vision. And Leber hereditary optic neuropathy, or LHON, is also a loss of central vision. Neuromyelitis optica, or Devick's disease, is a loss of central vision. Optic nerve hydroplasia is blurry vision. Optic neuritis or neuropathy is blurry vision. And retinal detachment, of course, is a loss of the center of the corner vision. Black dots may be spread out over their vision. And then there's a disease called Stargardt disease, which is a lack of central vision. And I can just quickly show you, if you want to see on the phone here, what they look like. So basically that's...
Yeah, where everything looks clouded.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it's showing me, is that everything looks clouded.
And then, of course, the glaucoma.
Well, it looks really dark around the outside. Yeah, so it's you're like narrowed, your vision's narrowed.
So that's early onset. That's kind of middle, and that's more advanced.
Yeah, you don't have no peripheral, you're just whatever's directly in front of you.
So retinitis pigmentosa is very similar to glaucoma, and that's why you should see an ophthalmologist on a regular basis.
Yeah.
But that's what it looks like.
Yeah, it is similar, where it narrows the vision. It looks dark on the outside.
Let's see, diabetic retinopathy, which is really bizarre.
Yeah.
But that's where, you see the different.
It looks like splotches. And yeah, that is odd. I don't think I'd never seen that one before.
Macular degeneration, it looks like that in the early stages.
Kind of cloudy, but then you got a center dark spot.
Yeah.
That gets bigger over time.
And then it gets bigger and bigger.
And darker, yeah.
Yeah, until it eventually just kind of goes away. Bardet-Biedl syndrome is very similar to glaucoma, which is, again, why you should see a professional. But that's kind of what it looks like in the end stages.
Yeah. All right, we got about a minute left. So let's we'll kind of recap. You meet every last Wednesday at 1 p.m. at Church of Christ, College and North. Anybody can join, family members of the visually impaired. If you want to be a part of the group, come with the person that is visually impaired. Everybody's welcome.
Absolutely.
Yeah, very good.
And we're over in the fellowship hall. We're not in the main church.
Oh, okay.
It's over, and when you pull up in front of the Church of Christ, it's on the left-hand side.
On
it's
the
a metal building.
The west side of the parking lot.
Okay. And anyone that wants to volunteer to give people a ride, anybody's phone number you want to give out that they could call if they wanted to help do that?
Yeah, I'll give you my phone number.
Yeah, what's your phone number?
It's 870-321-7531.
7531. Just give Tom a call if you want to help out with that. Thank you all for joining us this morning.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's very nice to meet you all.
And
Nice
we
to
want
be
to
here.
let everybody know they're welcome.
Definitely.
If they have a problem with their eyes, come and talk to us.
Excellent. Sounds good. Thank you all for watching. Have a good day. Hopefully no rain. We'll see you.